Wake up YouTube, my name is Juicy and welcome back to Pokespot Race to the Top. So, last episode Hunter finished his session with 1 win, 1 loss, and that leaves Pokeflute a total of 3 wins and 3 losses. So, you know, that's not too good of a record. I mean, I guess we're kind of just back at 1500 where we started, or maybe a bit above or a bit below since the ratings aren't the same. But today, hopefully we can get 2 wins in, maybe a 3rd game, but I'm kind of tight on my schedule right now, so I think I can only get 2 games in. But if they're fast games, and as battle spot games usually are, then it should be fine. We're running the same team as we ran before. There's a Dragonite, the Talonflame, the Tyranitar, Slowbro, Espeon, Lucario. Lucario still has the Black Belt, and Espeon still had the Focus Sash. I wanted to give Espeon the Focus Sash, or I'm sorry, the Lucario the Focus Sash, to be completely honest, because Lucario really rocks that Focus Sash a lot better, but I wouldn't have another item to give Espeon, so I kind of just had to make do with what I have. Hopefully by the time we get around to the next battle spot, we'll have some better Pokemon for you. So, let's just hop on in, hit that challenge button. Oh wow, we're exactly at 1500. I'm going to play around with the music here, and yeah, it should be great. So we got an opponent from Japan, 1425. Japanese opponents always kind of scare me. They always run a pretty good team here. He's running the Cloyster, Talonflame, Gengar, Rotom Wash, Excadrill, and that Conkeldurr. So I see Rotom Wash, and I feel like he's definitely going to bring that. Again, this is kind of when I want my own Rotom Wash. And I see the Conkeldurr as well. I might want to bring Espeon, or I might want to bring Slowbro at the center. I think Slowbro is a good one for this matter. I see Talonflame as well. So I might want to bring Slowbro. Well, I might bring my own Talonflame for this particular team. I see the Cloyster. The Cloyster is scary. So maybe I want to bring Lucario. But see, he has that Gengar. That scares Lucario. I might want to bring Tyranitar actually in this particular match. I'm feeling it, but I'm not feeling it. I might want to bring Dragonite instead, though. But see, the Conkeldurr does kind of scare me, and Slowbro deals with him well, so does Espeon. Espeon actually does a decent dent to this team. Now that I look at it again, I have to find some way to stop Cloyster as well. Cloyster is really scary. Yeah, Dragonite won't stand a chance. In fact, I don't think I want to bring Dragonite at all. I do want to bring Slowbro, though. So, this is going to be a tough one. He's going to lead with a Rotom Wash, though, so I'm just going to go ahead and lead with Espeon. I think that's the best counter I have for Rotom Wash. Maybe a Slowbro for the Drill and Conkeldurr. But he's going to bring Gengar, and I'm going to have some way to check Gengar, which I'm not quite sure of right now. Don't have much time left. Alright, you know what? I'll bring the Bro, and I'll bring the T-Flame. So, let's get into this. So, wow, Wi-Fi is not too bad this time. That is awesome. Oh, man, my team is not prepared to face this guy on, but hopefully we can pull off a win. So, Japanese dude goes ahead and leads. I'm going to use my Espeon. Hopefully he leads with Rotom Wash or Gengar. Oh, he leads with Gengar. Okay, that works. I have no problem with Gengar. You know what? I forgot to take a picture of this guy's team, so I guess I won't be doing any major predictions here. But I feel like the Gengar is just going to straight up and attack me, and I have my Sash, which I prepared just for this occasion. So he might Mega Evolve too. That's always scary. Mega Gengar is a huge threat on this ladder. But let's see what he does. Look at Gengar. Yo, Gengar's sprite is so cool. He has like that rocking kind of feel to it. Oh, this is the Mega Gengar. I don't like Mega Gengar. You know, I wish I had my Mega Lucario too now that everyone's running Ubers, but let's see what he does here. He goes for Destiny Bond. Ooh! Why? Why? I don't get it. My Espeon really can't be that big of a threat to his team, can it? Alright, well, he dragged me down, so that was an unexpected play. Definitely an unexpected play. Yeah, okay. So now I just have Talonflame and Slowbro left. I'm just gonna try to think. He had like a Cloyster, he had Conkeldurr. He had Rotom Wash too. If he brought the Rotom Wash, I would be in a huge amount of trouble. Yeah, and in fact, if he brought the Rotom Wash, I might have just lost this game. I'm going to Slowbro right now. I'm going to see if I can stall this guy out. Or, you know what, I should have gone... Okay, this is a good situation for me to be in. Slowbro is going to go ahead and fire off a Scald, I guess. There's really no point in me going for anything else. And once I know what that third Pokemon he's running is, hopefully we can get a good grasp of this guy's team. If it's a Cloyster, I will be in... Oh, it's a Rotom Wash. Okay, so you know what? It's basically game at this point. I can't see how I can possibly take this guy out. Yeah, right now I guess I'll just go for a Toxic, since there's really not much else I can do in this situation. He's gonna Volt Switch. Oh, you know what? He's gonna Volt Switch. I probably should have gone for Scald. He goes for Will-O-Wisp. Why? Okay, so I guess he was predicting a switch here, and that is the... I'm sorry guys, I'm messing this up. That was a correct prediction to make, but now let's see if I can stall this guy out with Slack Off, because that's what I intend to do. The burn's going to be a nuisance, but I think that between my Slack Off and Slowbro's bulk, I know he's not specially defensive, but for Light Screen. Oh, this is one of those Rotoms. Okay, interesting. So he's probably going to go for the other one. Ice Screen and I don't remember what it's called. Reflect. Light Screen and Reflect. Probably gonna go for Reflect next, and there's absolutely nothing I can do to stop it. But I can stall this guy out. Kind of. No, I'm gonna have to Slack Off. He's probably gonna Volt Switch this turn. There's nothing I can do about that. And the reason why I'm making all these weird plays, obviously, is because I have a Talonflame chilling in the back that does not enjoy Rotom. Yeah, so I don't see a win in this game, but if I play properly, hopefully I can do something. I don't know. Talonflame doesn't stand a chance against Rotom, and Conkeldurr is most likely gonna go for a knockoff here, which will hurt me pretty hard. I'm thinking of hard switching him Talonflame right now, actually. He does enjoy the burn, so actually Scald probably wouldn't have been a good idea at all with the Guts boost. He would definitely enjoy that burn, and I think right now he's going to go for a knockoff. So, or no, he might not. Knockoff won't even do that much anyways. Should I just stall him out? Yeah, but see, if I go into Talonflame right here, he could switch into Rotom on my Brave Bird, and that is not going to be fun. And then I would have to switch into Slowbro and eat a Volt Switch. So I can't even switch out right now, guys. Wow. Alright, I guess I'll just try to Toxic Stall him too. And he predicts that nicely and goes right back into Rotom Wash. Good play. So that might just be game. Yeah. He's trying to minimize the poison damage. That's definitely a good play. I'm going to have to go for Slack Off here. I'm kind of cornered. He's making the accurate moves. As long as he just continues to Volt Switch, there's nothing I can do. Slowbro is going to die to like another Volt Switch pretty soon. I'm going to try to think right here. So he's going to switch out into Conkeldurr. Is there any way I can break this cycle? If switching Talonflame right here, and he doubles out into Rotom. Okay, I don't have much of a choice. I'm just gonna switch into Talonflame, I guess. Staying in will definitely not do me any good. I really wish I had Regenerator on this guy now. You know what? First thing I'm gonna go back, if I can get my X game, is I'm gonna go ahead and just catch, or on my Y, I'm just gonna go ahead and catch that Regenerator Slowbro. That would help me out a lot. But right now, there's nothing I can do, and I think, you know, now that he sees a Talonflame, he probably understands why I couldn't do shit in the first place. Anyways, a Volt Switch is probably what's coming in my direction, and you know what? I can actually take a Volt Switch pretty damn well. So I'm actually contemplating Swords Dance, but looking at, judging by No, I have to go for a Brave Bird. I don't have a choice. I'm holding a Life Orb too, so you know what? I don't think I'm between Recoil, Life Orb, and this guy's Volt Switch. I'm probably not gonna survive. Recoil didn't do too much. Then there's a Life Orb, and now he has a Citrus. Oh my lordy, this might just be game. Oh, I avoided. Take it like a boss. Okay, Talonflame goes ahead and just avoids that Hydro Pump like an absolute boss. I could actually just switch back into Slowbro, but then he would just Volt Switch again. So Slowbro looks like is out, is not an option at this point. If I just continue to spam Brave Bird, can I break through? Let's see what he does. Oh, you know what? I could have played games with this guy. I'm not sure. I don't know. Please miss. Hydro miss. Ah, he hits a second one. So that is a dead Talonflame, guys. Or not. No, he's dead. Okay. You know, Talonflame always pulls the last second clutches. Looks like that didn't work this particular game. But looks like the Rotom Wash is also basically done. So we're gonna go into Slowbro. We're gonna go ahead and just spam Slack Off here. And the second he goes back into Rotom Watch, it's gonna be gone. So ouch, that Volt Switch is gonna hit like a tank. Oh, and I take it like a boss. Okay, and with my second Slack Off, that should be fine. Now I'm gonna expect this guy to go for knockoffs, I guess. But there's no sense in me going for Toxic or Scald in this point, because should he wish to switch back into Rotom Wash, I would be done. So I definitely have to go back for Slack Off. He's not going to switch back into Rotom Wash because Rotom Wash is dying next turn. So he goes for Knockoff, which was the correct play to make, but I'm not holding an item, so that shouldn't kill me. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and Slack Off right here. And Rotom Wash is clearly out of the question, so I'm going to Slack Off until I'm back at full HP. Sorry guys, this is going to be a long game. I might just fast forward through this part. I don't want to have you guys sit through this. I'm just going to stall this guy out. I just need to get to a point where I can take 2 more knockoffs. I don't think that's happening. Guys, this might just be game. The problem, I think, was just bringing the wrong set to this episode of Battle Spot. That was the issue that I had. Had I brought the right set, I would not be in this dilemma. I have to go for Slack Off again, but you know, between this guy's and I have to take him out too with Scald. So I'm afraid it's game. I'll go for one more Slack Off and then I'll go for Scald next turn, and hopefully we can get a win. If we can't get a win, we're done. First game is a loss again, guys. I'm horribly sorry. Yeah, like I said before, the problem was just coming into this battle with the wrong team. He had a Rotom and that just hard stalled my Talonflame. I'm trying to think back to what I could have done. A better move would have been just a hard switch and a Slowbro to predict his Hydro Pump. I don't know that necessarily would have saved me, but I'm gonna have to go for a Scald here, and that's game, yeah, because he's gonna take me out with the second knockoff at this point. And oh, he's a Solvest too. Okay, so there's absolutely no chance to begin with at all. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this loss like a man. Ouch. Okay, guys, so first game is a loss. We gotta pull back. We gotta pull back hard. Yeah, anyways, good game. You know, nice stall tactic. The Rotom Wash just shut me down hard. Had I predicted it and gone into Slowbro, I don't know that necessarily would have saved me. He would have gone for Volt Switch again, and I would have actually died to that Volt Switch because of Volt Switch and burn damage. I would have been a dead Slowbro. Maybe then with Talonflame I could have taken out his Rotom. I don't know at all, guys. But I'm just going to continue battling here. Hopefully we can win this one. Alright, so battle box. We have time for one more battle. Then I just got to peace out here. And that is good. Well, there's 4 musics. I'm going to hit up music 4, see what that is. Okay. So let's not eat 2 losses this round. 1 win. Maybe we can pull off 1 loss. Maybe we can pull off another win. It's the best we can hope for at this point. So we got our opponent here, and he's from Japan again, another Japanese dude, and his ranking is way higher than ours. Well, actually, just by a bit. He's running the Aegislash. Oh, that's scary. He's got the Breloom. He's got Rotom Wash. He's got Porygon 2. He's got the Zard. By the looks of his team, that is a Megazord X and Cresselia. Wow. Okay, so this team is going full out. Guys, I have no confidence coming into this one. I'm looking at his team. I'm thinking that I definitely want to run Lucario. Just because of Porygon 2. I can sort of deal with Aegislash with Lucario because Lucario has that nice crunch, although I'd have to lower Aegislash's HP. Cresselia. So does Cresselia. Oh, but you know what? Espeon would be great for Breloom. So I'm just going to lead with Espeon. I'm going to bring Dragonite. I'm thinking of bringing Lucario. I'm not 100% certain. Let me just decide in these last couple of seconds here between Lucario and Talonflame. And you know what? I'm just going to bring Lucario. Let's do it. Let's do this. Battle spot decisions are always so hard to make. Like when you're choosing your team, I just can't do it. You have to make sure that you cover everything. So he goes ahead and leads with a Breloom. Okay, that's perfect. So since I'm leading with my Espeon, Breloom cannot touch me. So we're gonna go ahead and see right now if he has his Aegislash. If he does, that would be the ideal switch in. I want to go for Psychic, but that is a predicted move. And I don't think the Psychic will take him out anyways. I'm just going to go for Shadow Ball. Most of these guys are generally sashed anyways. I'm not one-shotting him anytime soon. But I don't think he wants to stay in. Wow, he stays in. I don't... What are you going to do to me? Rock Tomb, okay. That's fair. Oh, I see. That is a good play. That is definitely a good play. Lucario does outspeed, but at the same time, he will take the Rock Tomb like a boss. But then he's gonna go for Mach Punch, and I'm not confident I can one-shot this guy with a Bullet Punch. So I'm going to Dragonite. I'm gonna make a really risky play here. Oh, I don't have extreme speed. Well, I'll have to go to Lucario then. Wow, this is going absolutely swimmingly. I'll go for Bullet Punch, I guess. I didn't think he would stay in. That was my mistake. He was sashed anyways, I could tell, but so this is the Technician Breloom. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna feel too good. That was the correct play to make, because had I gone into Dragonite, Dragonite would have taken those to the face. But Dragonite would have been able to finish him off, so you know what, that might not have been too bad of a move to go into Dragonite. But that's fine, I'm going to go ahead and just fire off my Bullet Punch. I'm probably not going to one-shot this guy. This is a Breloom, and I'm not a Mega Lucario. So yeah, he takes that pretty nicely, and he goes for Mach Punch. I didn't have much of a choice in that situation. I really wanted to keep my Espeon. This might just be another loss. Oh my lord. Okay, let's go into Dragonite here and clean things up. He wants to Mach Punch me right now, and that really bothers me. That really does. Should I just go for Dragon Dance? He might go for... I don't think he has... I think he might have Leech Seed though, so I don't think I have a choice. I have to go for Fire Punch here. He doesn't go for Mach Punch, which I'm kind of quite surprised about, to be honest. I would always want to try to break on Dragonite's annoying skill first. But he just stays in. Okay, so maybe he predicted me to Dragon Dance and thought that whatever he had in mind might have been a better play. But he goes into Aegislash right here. Aegislash does not scare me. I'm going to go ahead and fire off my Earthquake, or maybe a Dragon Dance. He might King's Shield this turn, or he might just... Aegislash can't really touch me. He has Secret Sword. Yeah, he has Shadow Ball, so I guess his special attack is pretty high. I'm going to go ahead and Dragon Dance. Okay, so he goes for King's Shield first. That is perfect because I predicted that. Not really, but you know what? I'm just gonna say I predicted that, and I went for Dragon Dance. So that puts me in a good spot right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and fire off an EQ. Is that gonna King's Shield again this turn? Oh, it failed anyways. Okay, so my EQ is gonna hit this guy hard. Check that out. And the fact that Aegislash survived it tells you just how boss this guy is. So he's gonna go ahead and fire off, I guess, his Shadow Sneak, right? That priority move that Aegislash carries. I really wish I had Extreme Speed right now. Right, but Shadow Sneak, he has the +2 boost. It's gonna do a good amount, but I do have my skill, so I'm not very concerned. I don't think it's gonna one-shot me. Ha! And it's a crit too, so ouch. But let's see what he's got left. If he has a Cresselia, I'm gonna be in some sort of trouble. Guaranteed. Okay. Let's see what he does. It is a Rotom Wash. What do I have? I have Espeon. I have Espeon, okay. That's not too bad. Espeon can sort of take this guy on, right? I'm gonna go ahead and fire off, I guess, Dragon Claw. I don't want to wait until he roasts me with Will-O-Wisp. So I know this guy's bulky as hell. Look at how small he is. You just can't imagine this guy being bulky, and he has a Citrus Berry. So it goes for Will-O-Wisp. There is that Will-O-Wisp, and it makes contact, unfortunately. I'm almost thinking of Dragon Dancing here, but I don't think that's gonna do me any good. Right now, my best bet might just be to Dragon Claw him until I die, and then I can switch into Espeon and finish him off with like a Psychic or something. I estimate that I can get like 2, in which case it might be better. I'll try to Outrage on this thing. I'll go for Dragon Claw again. Because this guy, wow. Why didn't it do that much? Oh, right, it does half. Okay, so yeah, we're in good position right now. And he went for Thunderbolt, so going for Dragon Claw was definitely the right move. Glad I didn't get greedy and go for the Dragon Dance instead. That would have been horrible. So at this point, I think I have the game in the bag. I don't know, because Espeon is, Rotom Wash, his special attack is quite decent. But judging by how he took those physical attacks, I'm guessing that his special defense isn't quite on par. So hopefully a Psychic from my Espeon can finish this guy off. If it can't, then, well, that's game. Come on, come on. And we finished him off. Awesome. So, like last time, we lost our first game, but we won our second one. And that is a refreshing feeling, guys. We beat this guy. So, since he was a lot higher, ranked a lot higher than us, I think we get more points from winning, which is definitely good to know. Definitely good to know. But that means it's one more win, one more loss. So our overall ranking is still tied 4-4. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. And hopefully Hunter can bring us back up next time with his excellent strategic gaming. So that's it, guys. My record is, I think, let's see, we lost, it was 2-1 before, right? 2 losses, 1 win. So now it's 3 losses and 2 wins. So our loss ratio is still higher. And let's pull that back up next game. So yeah, that's it, guys. Remember that if you enjoyed this episode, to like, comment, subscribe, and that's all, guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.